Everyone's been waiting for this for a long time. Everyone has. I've been waiting for a long time. Every Bleach fan's been waiting for this for a long time. Urahara Bankai. Just a recap from last chapter. Urahara showed off her new powers with her new form of the electrical kitty cat, as you recall. And just basically went ham on Sturmer D, and it looked like that Urahara had like a change of personality when she changed the new form, which I believe that's one of the reasons why she did not want to like change into a different form, because it basically just transformed her into a kitty cat. Like she just turned her to a different person, which makes her like this, like start being like more like a cat and starts licking Urahara. And at the end of the chapter, Sturmer D shows off some new form of kind of look like some type of scientist. Now, to tell you guys the truth, this chapter had me a lot confused because Sturmer D was basically talking about patterns in like opening up like a lot of Riensu and like pulling up a lot of patterns. Like I believe these patterns have something to do with his powers with the poison, because like if you go like enter each other of the patterns, then I guess you get poison left. But if I'm wrong, then just comment below. But this chapter had me like a total mind freak right now, because Sturmer D, as much as I like the character, like the dude is pretty much confusing. Ever since in the beginning when he fought up against one of the Zero divisions, his lethal dose powers kind of got me confused as well. But seeing what he's been doing so far, he's been doing pretty well. To tell you guys the truth, I believe Sturmer D is probably the strongest out of all the elite forces, because you got a huge giant Thor, and then you got the two defeats of. You already got two defeats of Sturmer C and X, so I believe Sturmer D is probably the strongest. Like in this chapter, that Sturmer D also revealed to Urahara that Juha's plan is to destroy the real world, Wake Mundo, and the Soul Society. He's just trying to wipe out the whole world, Wake Mundo, and the Soul Society, and just make a whole huge water well. Also, like in this battle, that Urahara is actually doing a lot of stuff after Urahara is. I don't know where Urahara is at. I also like in this chapter that this full fight is basically Urahara's right now, and I gotta say, when Sturmer D like threw out the gift ring and basically went up against Urahara's left eye, he just lost it. And also along this fight, Sturmer D made Urahara lose his left eye. I don't know if he really lost his left eye, but he's like, it's basically just bleeding out right now after the gift ring this attack design and is just exploded. I mean, Kubo's not playing any games. I mean, we already had Sunshui lose one of his eyes. Now you got Urahara who lost his eye. I mean, what's next? Is someone gonna lose a leg or arm in this war? The big highlight at the end of this chapter is when Urahara released his Bankai. Now, let me tell you about this Bankai. I want to talk about more and see what does this Bankai do. Now, I was really hyped up when Sunshui released his Bankai, but now with Urahara, this one changed up the game a lot, because everyone wants to know what is Urahara's Bankai, because it's been going on for years what his Bankai is. There were theory videos, there were discussions about it. I wish I did a discussion about it, but I never thought that I would even see the day unless they ended up on that fight. I would like talk about a discussion there. But Urahara's Bankai. So basically, when his Bankai shows up, there's like this huge woman. This like woman in the background with dark hair, and I'm trying to figure out what does it do. Like, what does this Bankai do? I mean, hopefully it doesn't kill off Urahara like something similar to Sunshui's. Hopefully this new Bankai doesn't kill him off or has some major consequences here. But he gives up half of Urahara's Rensu and life energy, and basically just like puts it all on that woman to like, I don't know, to go ham on the opponent. But I'm not really sure, but hopefully it's pretty good. So overall, I gotta say, good chapter here, and I'm really hyped up to see what Urahara's Bankai does.